Hey guys, this is Not, aka Mr. Gusto Ko Bayan Tontoy, and welcome to my first review of the year. So, to kick things off, I'll be starting with the DC Multiverse Death Metal Batman and Batcycle from, of course, McFarlane. I just have to start with them because they are too cool. Got them from Dragon's Chest. I'll be posting their Facebook page on the description, so hope you stay and enjoy.
Okay, so here we have a Batman out of the packaging and with his bat cycle. So boy, you have to admire the sculpt on this figure. It's just simply awesome. But before we get into that, first we'll need to check what came with the box. So for Batman, the standard McFarlane black base and then his collector card. For Bat Cycle, there. That's the collector card. Okay, so let's put that away and to the main figure. So sculpting on this is just simply amazing. Um, the buckles, the spikes, even the paint, it's just simply good. So let's first off take a look at Batman himself. So let's put the Batcycle aside. Okay, so man, look at this. Look at the figure. Okay, yeah, there. Just exceptional. Exception. Look at the details. Does it focus? Does it focus? Mhm. Okay, there. So look at the health sculpt. It's just amazing. And all of that, the spikes coming around. And also for his weapon, the sight. So there's good sculpting there also. So yeah. Although one thing is having hard time placing the sight on his hand. It's kind of stiff. So but you need to be careful on that. Okay, so on with the figure. So look at that sculpt. Now, one thing to note, or it's not actually an issue, but it's kind of odd. The shape of the head, as you can see this part, it's kind of flat. So yeah, it looks kind of weird, but in a sense, it still works. S- But you're gonna be displaying your Batman in this position anyway, so yeah, that's the face right there. Okay, the coat, this is a soft piece, so it will not get in the way when you're placing him in his bat cycle. And by looking at this, it seems that it's not glued, so I think it can be removed, but I won't. Okay, so on with the articulation. The head moves side to side. It can turn like this. Then it can look up as far as that and look down. as far as that. Now there's no neck joint or neck articulation, so it's just a straight complete mold. Now for the arms, so as you can see there's the shoulder right there. Now there's a slight butterfly joint. It can go as this far because the coat's getting in the way. So you can only have it on this up to this, then moving it up. So again, you're kind of limited because it's getting in the way. So you can only do as much as that. There, you got bicep articulation, and it has double jointed elbow, so it can go that far. Well, it can. That's kind of weird, but yeah. So wrist is on a ball peg, so it can move what which way you want it. And the ball joint is kind of hidden by this arm guard. And by the way, look at the scalp on this. And also the paint is nice. For the body, hmm, by the way, have to check out the data. Look at the scalp. Look at the texture. So I'm not sure if this is like scratches or battle damage, but yeah, there's texture. So going back, um, upper torso can move. Crunching forward is only up to this bar. Then leaning back is only can lean him back up to that far. So again, there's a limitation there, but it can turn. Then waist is also you can rotate the waist, but my copy is kind of stiff, so yeah, but it does turn. Crutch piece is a soft material. Also are these chains, so when you move the legs, it will go. It will really not get in the way, but you can only have the legs go that far, and then not much on the back. So upper thigh, there's a little movement here. Your standard McFarlane joints right there. And this figure has a tie cut. So compared to other McFarlane figure, multiverse figures, I think this is the one that has the first one that gets a tie cut. So for the knees, you have that's double jointed. So let's see. It's double jointed, but I think you can only get that far because of the way this is sculpted. It's getting in the way. So yeah, double jointed, but kind of works like just a single. So no movement right here. No. For the feet, you have the ball peg again. So you can move this up, move this down. So depending on your configuration. Although one thing to note is, again, there's a big, if you can see, yeah, there, the cut. It's kind of not so good, but it's there. So have to live with it. So toe articulation, yeah, mine's kind of loose. And basically that's it for Batsy. Although we have some challenges with articulation, this is still one hell of a figure. You just have to love this. Okay, so setting this aside, let's go to the Batcycle. So, same as Batman, the sculpt here is amazing. There's some texturing, so to replicate like it is like a skull of a bat. It's painted nicely also. So there, as you can see, the other side, and it rolls. The only movement is of this part, but of course it's a cycle. And then no kickstand or stand or anything. Since this is flat, there's no problem standing the cycle. Now, in placing Batman on his cycle, so you just have to position the legs. So again, since these are soft, it won't be a challenge placing him. So there. So, all in all, it's still a great figure, an awesome figure, despite the challenges on the articulation. It's still one great figure. So, is it worth getting? Of course, yes. But if you can get them both, that would be much more perfect. Now, this Batman is the first release of this mold. I believe there will be a second, which is for the Dark Father wave, and that Batman comes with the guitar. So, yeah, that's about it. So, thank you for staying. I hope you enjoy. And please do subscribe to the channel, it will be much appreciated. So, until then, thank you.